Yeah, it's an honor. That means we are lucky because in the last season we have done really well in the Champions League, in the domestic league. So, as you said, it's new one. Looking forward. Yeah, well, listen, it happened in today in the football, even in domestic leagues, there are different managers, different cultures, and different style ways. As you say perfectly, ways to play. So, of course, you're playing against a team from Oceania, from Asia, from South America. It's a new one. So that's why it's football, right? It's not always the same style. It's in different visions, and everyone different type of players, cultures. That is culture. So that's nice. Wow, will be nice. We cannot deny it, but there are another 31 teams that won the same. So we will see how we finish the season. We'll see how we arrive in that tournament altogether, and after we'll see what happens. So normally when I start a competition, like for example the Premier League, I never want to start and thinking, oh, we're going to win, we have to win. So one step at a time, how we arrive there, try to play better than we played that season. We arrive in the better conditions, everyone, and after we'll see. Yeah, what was this season? We played in Turin, we lost, but now a new manager will be there because the previous one will not continue anymore. So, uh, listen, it's the most important team in Italy, especially maybe not in Europe, but in Italy is the most follower, and Juventus Turin is an incredible team in many aspects. So, yeah, looking forward for it. That's really cool, I would say, because same will happen with many other clubs, like supporters and everywhere. But of course, we grew up in a supporter fan base from the last decade a lot, and it's really proud. It's in terms because the people maybe enjoy in the past watching us play, and of course, we went in pre-seasons. I don't know in Asia, sometimes in America, and you see a lot of blue shirts, on the stands and following the hotels and asking autographs and pictures with our players. So that is, we cannot deny, we make us so proud. Well, we as a family we took a sabbatical year after my period in Barcelona. We're in New York 1 year. We cannot talk about New York like everybody knows. So in a special city, you can be busy there absolutely. So a part of that, I meet some areas for the preseason, but I don't know much United States of America. So that's why I cannot talk much. But I've been in a few times, and of course, it's a huge country, I would say. Well, I would say Michael Jordan, for example, Tiger Woods. It's okay, two icons, so they change global their sports. I think Michael Jordan helps a basketball a better place to live, and Tiger Woods, of course, the influence him in that game was massively. But of course, United States in all sports, NFL or all the sport, baseball, like here in Europe, is less important that in America it is. So there are a lot, and I'm pretty sure for the amount of people living there and the focus that how the organization helped to make that specific sport rise and getting better. So it's universities, and the campus and everything is massive to help the players in every competition, every sport develop and make it better. The mentality. Skills always are there. Of course, there are players that are more skills than the other ones, but that make the difference is the mentality. How hungry, and there's something that the greatest they have that the other ones don't have. This is the truth. This maybe come from mom and dad, I don't know, maybe for education in the streets, or the early managers that they have, or maybe the mates that they have on the pitch. Many influence, define your mentality. How maybe suffer in the early ages, how you have to survive to play in in that moments, maybe define your personality and your character.